We are a curious species. It is one of our most defining traits. We look up at the night sky filled with its countless stars and we can't help but wonder. We ask questions. What is out there? Are we alone? And perhaps the biggest question of all, what does the future hold for us? This isn't just idle daydreaming. This curiosity is the engine of our civilization. It pushed our ancestors out of caves and across continents. It inspired the first astronomers to map the heavens. Today, that same deep-seated desire to know what comes next drives us to imagine the future of humanity, a story that is still being written, with its most exciting chapters yet to come. Thinking about the future is a fundamentally human act. It is an expression of hope. It is a recognition that our story is not over. We stand on the shoulders of generations who faced their own immense challenges. From ice ages to plagues, they looked ahead, planned, and built a world they hoped would be better for their children. Now, it is our turn. The challenges we face are global in scale, and the tools at our disposal are more powerful than ever before. Our journey into tomorrow requires the same courage and the same cosmic perspective that has guided us so far. We are stardust, awakened, and we are just beginning to understand our potential. Our imagination is a powerful tool for exploring possible futures. Science fiction often paints pictures of flying cars and gleaming cities, but the reality could be even more fantastic. The future isn't a single, predetermined path. It is a vast landscape of possibilities, a branching river of choices we make today. Every scientific discovery, every new technology, every child who learns to read and think critically opens up new pathways for our species. We are the architects of what comes next. Our dreams of tomorrow are the blueprints for the world we will build, not just here on Earth, but perhaps among the stars as well. So let us embark on a journey of the mind. Let's explore some of these potential futures. We will use the laws of physics and the lessons of biology as our guide. We'll look at the incredible technologies that are emerging from our laboratories and workshops. We will consider the great problems that stand before us, not as insurmountable walls, but as mountains we can learn to climb. The story of humanity's future is a grand epic, a tale of exploration and discovery. It is a story about overcoming our limitations and reaching for something greater than ourselves. It is a story that belongs to all of us. Look around you. The world we live in would seem like magic to our ancestors just a few centuries ago. We communicate instantly across vast oceans. We carry supercomputers in our pockets. We have mapped the human genome and peered back to the dawn of time. This is the power of science and technology, and this is only the beginning. In the coming decades, artificial intelligence, or AI, will continue to grow. Imagine an AI that can help doctors diagnose diseases with perfect accuracy, or help scientists discover new laws of nature. It could be the greatest partner in discovery that humanity has ever known, accelerating our progress in every field. Our relationship with energy will also transform. For centuries, we have relied on burning things: wood, coal, oil. But we are learning to harness the power of the atoms and the stars. Future generations might live in a world powered entirely by clean energy. Picture vast solar farms in our deserts, capturing the immense energy of our sun. Imagine fusion reactors, tiny stars on Earth, providing nearly limitless clean power from simple elements like hydrogen. This abundance of energy would unlock new possibilities, from desalinating seawater to make deserts bloom to powering our first journeys to other star systems. It would fundamentally change our civilization for the better. Advances in biotechnology and medicine will redefine what it means to be healthy. We are learning to edit genes, the very code of life itself. This could allow us to eliminate hereditary diseases like cystic fibrosis or Huntington's disease before a child is even born. We could develop personalized medicines tailored exactly to your unique genetic makeup, making treatments far more effective. People could live longer, healthier lives, with minds and bodies that remain strong well into their old age. The gift of a longer, healthier life would give us more time to learn, to create, and to explore the universe around us. And what about how we learn and connect? The internet has already created a global brain, a network connecting billions of minds. In the future, this connection could become even deeper. Imagine immersive virtual reality that allows you to walk on Mars or explore the deep ocean from your living room. Education could become a grand adventure, where students don't just read about ancient Rome, they walk its streets. This technology could foster greater empathy and understanding, allowing us to experience the world from another person's perspective. It could help unite humanity in a shared quest for knowledge and a deeper appreciation for our cosmic home. Our planet is a fragile oasis in the vastness of space. For now, it is our only home, and we face significant challenges in taking care of it. Climate change is one of the biggest. The science is clear: our planet is warming. But science also offers the solutions. We have already discussed the promise of clean energy like solar and fusion. Imagine a global power grid that intelligently shares clean energy, so that when it's sunny on one side of the world, it powers the cities on the other. We could develop new technologies to capture carbon directly from the atmosphere, turning a problem into a resource and helping to restore balance to our climate. Another great challenge is feeding a growing global population. Today, millions of people still go hungry, a tragedy on a planet of plenty. But science can help us solve this. We can use genetic engineering to create crops that are more nutritious, that can resist drought, and that can grow in salty soil. We could build vertical farms in the hearts of our cities, skyscrapers that grow fresh food year-round, using less water and no pesticides. This would reduce the distance food has to travel, making it fresher and more accessible for everyone. A world without hunger is not a dream. It is an achievable engineering problem. We must also learn to be better stewards of our planet's resources. Our current model of take, make, and dispose is unsustainable. The future lies in a circular economy where everything is designed to be reused, repaired, or recycled. Imagine smart materials that can heal themselves when they break, or products that can be easily disassembled into their raw components. We could have robotic systems that sort our waste with incredible precision, ensuring that almost nothing is thrown away. By mimicking the cycles of nature, where nothing is wasted, we can build a sustainable civilization that can thrive for millennia. Ultimately, solving these problems requires more than just technology. It requires a change in perspective. It requires us to see ourselves not as separate nations competing for resources, but as a single human family sharing a small, precious world. The challenges of climate change, hunger, and resource scarcity do not respect borders. They affect all of us. When we work together, when we share our knowledge and our resources, our ability to solve problems grows exponentially. Our greatest strength has always been our ability to cooperate. This will be the key to securing a prosperous and sustainable future on Earth. For all of human history, we have been bound to this one planet. But we are on the verge of taking our first real steps into the cosmos. The Moon and Mars are our first destinations. They are not just rocks in the sky, they are new worlds waiting to be explored. Imagine the first human city on Mars, its inhabitants living under great domes, looking up at a sky with 2 moons. They would be pioneers in the truest sense, learning to live in a new environment, using Martian resources to build a self-sustaining society. Their discoveries about the red planet could teach us more about the history of our own world. Living on other planets will force us to become masters of sustainability. On Mars, you can't just throw things away. Every drop of water, every breath of air, every gram of material would be precious and would need to be recycled. The lessons we learn in building closed-loop life support systems on Mars or the Moon could be applied back here on Earth. Becoming a multi-planet species is not about abandoning Earth. It is about gaining a new perspective and new technologies that can help us better protect our home planet. It would be the ultimate insurance policy for the survival of our species and all the knowledge we have gathered. In the much longer term, we might even dream of traveling to the stars. The distances are immense, the challenges profound. It would require technologies we can barely imagine today, perhaps starships that can warp space-time or travel for generations. But we should not dismiss the idea. Every great journey begins with a single step, and our robotic probes are already our scouts, venturing into interstellar space. A future where humanity has settlements around other stars is a future where our species is truly cosmic, where our light and our consciousness have spread beyond our solar system. This grand future, full of promise and wonder, begins now. It begins with every student who studies science, every engineer who designs a better solar panel, and every citizen who looks up at the stars and feels a sense of connection to the cosmos. Our future is not guaranteed. It is something we must build together, with wisdom, with foresight, and with a spirit of cooperation. We are the crew of Spaceship Earth, and our voyage is just beginning. By embracing our curiosity and working together, we can navigate the challenges ahead and steer humanity towards a future that is brighter than our most hopeful dreams. The cosmos awaits.